Hey, welcome back, everyone. It is time now for Daybreak in 10 on Color 10.
We are on the air with you for the next 10 minutes without commercials beginning right now. And first, let's head on over to meteorologist TJ Springer for a look at our forecast. Good morning, TJ.
Definitely starting out quiet out there so far, guys. Good morning. Hopefully your hump day is off to a solid start so far. Not going to encounter any issues out there on the roadways. We are seeing starry conditions in the Springfield metro and pretty much across the region as high pressure has been holding on. Temperatures are warmer, though, than what they were yesterday, or at where they were yesterday at this time. 20s to 30s, but notice a lot more 30s on the map compared to this time on our Tuesday. So that is kind of a sign of what is to come for the afternoon as temperatures start to warm on up. Looking northwest, you can see some cloud. This is what we will be seeing today. A little higher cloud cover, the trend of the thickening cloud cover too, because of this storm system. Not going to have any issues though for our Wednesday. Dry through and through, but be prepared for some unsettled weather as we head into the near term. In our wagon walking forecast, how cute is Rudy? Ready for the Chiefs game this weekend, as you are, I'm sure, many of us, I'm sure, across the region. We're back into the 50s later on today. Remember, we'd love to see your photos. Send them to us at ozarksfirst.com and click on the wagon and walking tab. We'll have that last look at that 7-day forecast and showcase that wintry weather in just a little bit.
All right, TJ, thank you. Some local economists say they are hopeful things will become better this year in terms of our financial health. Color 10's Nija McDonald met with two of them and joins us in studio now. Nija, what did you learn?
Yeah, Jen, well, good morning. Both experts say a widespread distribution of the COVID-19 vaccine could help turn things around. Now, Director of Economic Research at Missouri State, David Mitchell, says getting a handle on the virus could allow for some sort of return to normalcy, meaning more people will begin eating out again and traveling and doing other things they once did. And while some industries are doing well right now with the option of working from home, this isn't true for most people. However, while the pandemic is putting a financial strain on people, Mitchell says this is an ongoing problem.
In some ways, the same cost to have the same kinds of services that we used to get 30 years ago has gone up. And in other ways, of course, those costs have gone down. But this is just a continual problem that people have in terms of trying to manage budgeting, managing different jobs. And sometimes you have people that are working sometimes multiple part-time jobs just to make ends meet. And it's just a continual problem.
Well, a new survey conducted by Bankrate reveals 44% say they expect their finances to improve this year, compared to just 14% who expect it could get worse.
Reporting this morning, we've got some vaccine coverage for you. Missouri has received 400,000 doses of it, but as of Monday, only 150,000 have been administered to nursing home residents in town. Yesterday was the first day those in Cedarhurst Living Center in Springfield got their Moderna shots. Chief Wellness Officer Angela Chauvin says since nursing home residents are the most vulnerable population, it's been challenging ever since 2020. Residents weren't able to visit family, go to the grocery store, or even take part in usual social activities within the community, but now there is hope.
We are having a blast celebrating in our communities. Our residents are absolutely thrilled to be getting the vaccine. Sometime in 2021, we fully anticipate that we'll be able to have updated guidance from our state as far as being allowed to have more visitors in our communities.
31 out of 33 residents got the vaccine, plus 12 out of 37 staff members.
Making news around the region, the federal government carried out its first execution of a woman in 67 years. Lisa Montgomery of Kansas was pronounced dead around 1:30 a.m. after receiving a lethal injection. Montgomery was convicted in 2007 for strangling a pregnant woman and cutting a baby from her womb. She is the 11th prisoner to be federally executed since July. In the days prior to her execution, she was given a stay of execution as her mental competence was evaluated. But last night, the Supreme Court voted 6-3 in favor of her execution.
Fire crews in Kansas City have been battling a fire at an apartment building in the northeast part of town since this morning. Officials say one person even jumped to escape those flames and 3 others were rescued. 3 more people were seriously hurt in this ordeal. The building also suffered a partial collapse during this.
Kansas City Mayor Quentin Lucas will announce new COVID-19 guidelines later today. Bar and restaurant owners are hoping to see similar changes in the rules for them, like what is happening across the state line. Starting today in Wyandotte County, Kansas, a new order is allowing bars and restaurants to serve until midnight and stay open until 12:30 a.m. And in Johnson County, Kansas, they can stay open until midnight. Currently, Kansas City bars can only serve until 11.
Across the state, DeSoto schools will become the largest district in the St. Louis metro area to bring back all students to the class full-time. The district's school board voted unanimously to bring students back next week while still keeping a hybrid learning option there. So all K through 12 kids who chose in-person learning can come to school 5 days a week starting around February 1st.
Around America, former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin will stand trial alone in March for the death of George Floyd. He has been charged with second-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. He held his knee on Floyd's neck for several minutes during an arrest last May. The judge decided to split the defendant's trials due to the pandemic and the limitations in courtroom space. The 3 other former officers accused in Floyd's death will be tried together in the summer. Each have been charged with aiding and abetting second-degree murder, as well as aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter.
In some consumer news you need to know about, Midwestern Pet Foods is expanding an earlier recall of some of its sport mix products. The expanded recall includes all dry cat and dog foods containing corn. The company says it may contain high levels of a toxin produced by a mold that grows on the corn and is poisonous to those animals. At least 70 pets have died and another 80 or more are sick because of the mold caused there.
And now here's a look at what's coming up after Daybreak.
Coming up, why Donald Trump may make history today as the first president to be impeached twice. Plus, Gayle King's exclusive interview with Apple CEO Tim Cook with a groundbreaking new announcement. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, Jen, you want more money?
Yeah, 500 is not
500 to
enough
watch Netflix
to
and eat pizza
and
isn't
chills.
enough for her, as
Not
we
enough.
just said last block.
It's a lot of
last
work.
segment.
They gave you homework. And
All right, so what's the
Anyway.
solution?
What do you
Mega
think?
Millions, right?
Buy a Mega
There we
No
go.
winner
ticket.
this morning, so you have another chance. It'll be announced. 750 million.
Is that enough for you?
That's enough to
Is that enough
Netflix
for
and
you?
chill.
All right.
Thank you very much. So, yeah, your chance Friday. The new winner will be announced, which will be me. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Obviously.
But anyway, you can play.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I'd hate to do the math to see how many times you can subscribe to every service, how many times over with all that money. It'd be insane.
Jen's buying. This
Yeah,
is great.
there we go, Jen.
Yeah, I will get everything and share my
Get it.
password with you guys.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching on Daybreak.